It's Kamen Rider time! Hello, welcome to another figure view. Today we're gonna have a look at the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Accel from Kamen Rider Double. But I never watched Double, even though it's one of the most popular ones. I've seen some clips and it looks really cool. But I recently started reading the manga, Fuuto P or P.I, more precisely. And this is another badass character which got a re-release because these S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider figures, you know, you have the old version and this is one of the updated ones. So I wanted to have a look at it. Also, I got this one pre-owned, so if there's any scratches or whatnot on it, that might be because of that. But regardless, let's have a look at the figure. And don't forget, guys, I am counting on your support, so please, if you would, be so kind to give this video a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what is your favorite Kamen Rider character. Ha! This guy is hot. Look at his color. Oh my god. But first and foremost, size of Kamen Rider Accel. He stands at about 14, a little over 14 and a half to the top of the head, and if you're going to the top of his horn, it's like 15 and a half. For your inches, we are going up to 5.7-ish to the top of the head, and if you're going to the top of the horn, that would be like 6.2. Size comparisons.
Here's Jolter, the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku, Metal Cooler, Cyclone Joker, Figma Guyver, the S.H.Figuarts Wind Spectre, and Darkseid.
Hurrah! Look and detail. Look at this color. Look at this red. It's so sexy. And I know, dumb people like me like shiny things, but my god. I've seen reviews where people handle the figures with gloves, and if I had any gloves, I would wear them right now. But, oof, okay. I need to stop gushing over the color for a second. I love this red. It's so beautiful. Anyway, he does have a big blue visor, see-through, and there's some detail under there. Also, he does have like an alternative head, which we're gonna have a look at in just a second. And also like the metallic, like the gray. It's so beautiful. Also in the back, I need to stop. I don't want to get this age restricted because of like cooming over Kamen Rider. That's it. We also have like a wheel in the back which you can spin. Also has a nice amount of detail in there because he can transform into a motorcycle. The character can. The figure, unfortunately not. Although I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think we have these features. Have the big shoulder pads which aren't really that spiky. The instructions are saying that it's spiky, so warning sharp. They lied. Then we have more detail on the side, and the paint job here is beautifully applied. I don't have a single issue with it. I haven't really seen any bleeding. Also, then there's like the grill in the front. Same thing, looks fantastic. The damn, I forgot what we call these ones. I want to say morpher, but I'm probably gonna get crucified for that. But this is where you put the memory in, and you actually have like a small slot in the top part. And yeah, there's a handle. Unfortunately, I think there's only like a sticker on there. For all the beautiful paint that they applied, they only put a sticker in the middle of that. Disappointed! Then we go to the back. We have a Kamen Rider butt. Actually, not really. He's kind of flat. Also, there's some more metallic. Well, it's everywhere. Metallic is everywhere. Man, the red, it shines so beautifully. And we do have, though, warning, since this is pre-owned, we have some paint chipping in the knees. Can already tell, and I think if this guy takes a shelf dive or like, maybe even over time, this might not look so good anymore. I don't know. But right now it looks phenomenal. And then we have some half wheels on the side once again, if he morphs into a motorcycle. And we have the boots with even some more detail under there. And yeah, I mean, aesthetically pleasing. Definitely, I am a big fan of this guy just being covered in red metallic paint. Oh my god. Now for the articulation, there's a lot of weird things going on. First and foremost, I think the neck might swivel, but you can tell it's angled in a weird way, so maybe the previous owner got it stuck and couldn't get it unstuck. And I've tried, and I also failed at getting it unstuck. So we're gonna have a look at the things that work. So I'm gonna assume there is a swivel in the neck area, but I can't access it. So the head moves back and forth, quite nimble, side to side, alright. and swivels all the way around. Then for your shoulder articulation, it would have been nice to have a butterfly joint, but I guess it's just on a ball in there, because you can rotate it, and yeah, it's a bit of a brick. Obviously his big chest isn't helping with that, so you can move it up and down, and then we have the shoulder pad which gets in the way. So also, like, let me try to get that, move that out of the way maybe. So this is like also weirdly connected. It has like double hinges. So let me try and move this up. Let me try and move this up. I can't get it more up than that, and I can't get the shoulder pad away, out of the way more than that. But yeah, as for the connection of the shoulder pad, let's see. There's one hinge that goes into like another hinge, and you can swivel it on the top. And that's so weird. Why not make it on a ball or like a double ball or whatever? As such, you just kind of shift it to the side, and that's about it. So you would think there's a bicep swivel. I thought so too, but either this is completely stuck or it doesn't really move. But you know, we have this plate on the side, so if you would move that around, it would just scratch everything up. So maybe they planned that, and then halfway through they were like, no, this doesn't work. So we also have a double hinged elbow, where the lower half don't really work so well. Or it's hard to kind of get it into position. It goes up somewhat, but it just fights you and it just kind of draws back. So, but there it is. And we have the fist is on a classic ball hinge, so there's nothing fancy here, but it works. It's free. And speaking of which, the chest area also is fairly nimble. Like, I really didn't expect that, especially with the grill. It moves around quite freely. I'm getting like the upper part, which is on a ball, but then you also have the lower half, which you can rotate around, can swivel it around. Not quite all the way, but really far enough. Also, I should mention that you can take this off. Connection could be a little bit tighter, although it hasn't fallen off since I've started this review, so that's a good sign. Then we have the leg moving out to the side, moving upwards and moving to the back, nice enough. And also you do have a swivel. So weird the way it moves around. I probably don't want to move it around too much because I don't want to scratch the beautiful paint. Oh. So then we also have a knee, which has double joints and also some nice detail in there. Well, it's actually over the knee. I didn't even notice that before. Then we do have the boot, or the foot, which is on a ball hinge, so you can bring that back and forth. You can probably also swivel this ball. Yeah, there we go. Can swivel this one around, and also has a nice pivot. And finally, you do have a toe hinge. Okay, so for the accessories, how am I gonna show that? You got the memory. Damn it, I don't have the detail on there. You have the red memory, and you do have the white memory. Yeah. There you go, look at it. It's tiny, and I'm gonna lose it. Okay, there's the detail on the other side. So now you've seen both of them. Man, I'm so impressed. Like, this is like, look at the palm of my hand. I hold this power. Ah, okay. Let's not screw around with this. You also have a beautiful looking sword. Bro, look at all the detail on that. Different paint apps and some more metallic red. So you can also open this, put the memory in there. Please do not lose your memory. Okay, it says like in the instructions, which I find like very funny. There's like, do not misplace. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. I didn't plan on it. Then we also have a different helmet, which has some more detail in there, painted detail. Boy. This looks so cool. This figure just looks cool, alright? I know I'm gushing, but crap, it's so cool looking. So we have these hands, which I would say to hold the memory. I'm not gonna try it out because it's just gonna fall off and I'm gonna lose them. And we have like a little bit more open hands. Camera really taking some time to focus. Don't know why that is. And then we also had, I guess like these hands are probably better for the memory. Oh no, these have like a trigger finger hand. Yeah, okay. We're figuring this out together. And then just like regular holding hands. Just want to hold on to the handle of the sword. And then open posing hands. Rider Acceleration. I don't know if he actually says that, but he's pretty and he's red. Final thoughts. I love this guy. He's so beautiful. I'm a sucker for some beautiful metallic paint. But other than that, the design, you know, captures the look of the character and definitely falls a little bit short on the articulation, but that doesn't keep him from getting into some cool poses. Everything is nice and tight as well. So I can forgive that, because, you know, I still have fun putting him into pose. It's also very nice and fluent. There's nothing that's really hindering you, nothing that's really annoying about it. It does come with a bunch of hands, have like a different helmet even, and the memories, and the sword. Everything you really need, except for maybe a transformation option to put him into the motorcycle. But then again, I don't think S.H.Figuarts is really the right brand for that. Playability also is a little bit of a minus because of all the nice shiny metallic paint. You are going to chip some of it if you like to play around with figures. So in that regard, I probably cannot recommend it to you. Especially, you know, we already have some chipping on the knees. I've already noticed some on the elbows. So this is like a really delicate one, but he looks amazing. So if you want a figure that looks great and has a pretty, I would say, decent articulation, this is definitely something you want to get. For everybody else, rather keep it in the box. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for our figure reviews, VTuber stuff, and whatever. Kamen Rider Accel once.